Hey guys, so welcome to period vlog. I think this is 13 now. I really don't know. It is 11 o'clock on the 2nd of May, and technically I haven't started my period yet, but I've been consistently cramping for quite a while now. And actually it was ironic, when I woke up this morning I felt the cramping, I thought, I bet when I turn my phone on there's going to be a BBC News message saying the Duchess of Cambridge is in labour, and she is. So maybe my body is just coming out in sympathy, but I'm pretty sure this is the start of my period. So, you know, when it's continuous like this, I have taken 2 paracetamols because I know it is starting, but it's annoying. It is getting painful already. I might even take a magnesium this morning as well when I have my breakfast. So yeah, I guess I'll just update you when I have more info. It's now 3 o'clock on the dot actually, and I think my period has finally started. I was thinking it's really weird earlier because I do get my period whenever I get a full wave of cramping that doesn't stop. I know I'm getting my period, and it didn't come, so I was very shocked earlier. But I've been out and I've got some evening primer as well, which I need to take as well. But I think, because I'm about to go to dancing, I'm supposed to go to dancing at 2 to do my stretch class, but I'm really not feeling too great today. I'm okay, but I'm not great. So I thought, you know, it's my mum's birthday dinner tonight as well. I'll just skip stretch and the break in between, and I'll go at 4. And so I'll only be doing 2.5 hours. And because my period has just started, I know it'll only be a small amount for the next couple of hours. So I think I'm going to put my Lady Cup in. Typically I like it because it's strong and it'll work well for sports, but I wouldn't usually put it in on my heaviest day because it doesn't have as high capacity as other cups. But as I've only just started, I think I'll be okay. So that's what I'm going to do now. Then I will probably update you either before I go to dancing or just afterwards. Well, it was actually a false alarm. I went and put the cup in, and I think it was a tiny bit of bloody discharge, but even then my period still hasn't really started. I am going to put what I like to call my kind of period kit on for dancing, just because I have a really strong suspicion it'll either start partway through dancing or right to the end, or I don't know. It has in the past started the dancing anyway. So when that happens, I usually get bad cramping, but I have a pair of tights here. I'll just show you, excuse my messy room. But basically, what I've done with these ones, I call them my period tights, because they're a pair of hipster tights. They sit quite low on your hips. They don't come right up to your belly button, they sit lower. And I just went and I cut straight down part of it, and because they've been worn, they stretch out, but they were completely joined, you know, and I just cut straight down part of the way, and this just takes a lot of the pressure off. It's just not as tight around your middle, and it really does help when you're cramping, I've discovered. So this is what I like to call my period pair of tights, and they don't fray, so you know, you're fine just to cut them. But it's a good idea if you have an older pair of tights, you might want to do something like this with them. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable when you're dancing. It's 5 to 11 at night. My period is finally deigned to come. I've just been out for a nice dinner with my family for my mum's birthday dinner, even though it's not her birthday today. It was her birthday a couple of days ago, but we went out today because when all the family could get here. But I'm going to start properly filming this vlog tomorrow and kind of do the day then, because obviously I was waiting for it all day and I was so annoyed because I had to take paracetamol before my period started. I don't like doing that, but I have started taking the evening primer as well, but you really need to take that in advance from what I've read. So it probably won't have an effect this month, but I figured, what the hell, let's try it. I don't know, if I do take medication it would have to be paracetamol now, but I might take that just before I go to bed, just so I have some pain medication in my body. I always say I like to have something in before I go to bed because I like to be able to get a good night's sleep. It's so important with your period. If you slept better, then you feel better the next day. So, sorry if you can hear me in the background. I will update you guys in the morning. So it's like 4:18 in the morning, and I've been out for the last hour with pain. I woke up really thirsty, so I drank a lot, and then I felt sick, and then I needed to take 2 cocodamol tablets, which are not easy tablets to swallow, so I had to spread them out by a few minutes and deal with the nausea. So I took a Reni, which helps with indigestion, but it's also mint flavoured, so it helps with the nausea. I've just got my phone light on my bed, that's how you can see me. And then I turned on my laptop to watch some stuff, because when I feel really sick it's just easier to not focus on sleep. But I'm really tired, and it's really frustrating when you can't sleep because you feel nauseous. Just had a few bites of a plain Jacob's cream cracker, which usually helps, and it has a bit. I'm gonna try and get some sleep now. Yeah. Morning, guys. So it is now, I think, 11:15 in the morning. Been up for about 15 minutes. When I woke up, what I did was I took 2 Nurofen Express tablets straight away. I wasn't in pain, but I know that it will come on. So it's kind of like a precaution, like a preventative measure. And I also have discovered that the times when I get that really bad, like, pain that makes me throw up is when I get up and I go to the toilet, and it feels like, you know, if I need to do number 2, when it passes behind my uterus, that's when the really sharp pain comes in. So I've learned what to do is to wait 15 to 20 minutes after you've taken paracetamol or Nurofen or whatever it is you take, then go to the toilet, because by that point you've got painkillers in your system and it doesn't happen, or at least it very rarely happens, and if it does, it'll cut out quicker because you've got some pain relief in there. But that was what was triggering the really bad pain for me the most. So, and it always happened in the morning. So there are times when I've moved forwards and it's happened, but you know, if I can do something to prevent it, I figure why not. I have every morning now, let's see if I can grab it, a water, but this has got like half a lemon squeezed into it. It's supposed to be really, really good for your digestive system, and also like you need to drink lots of water anyway, so I will drink this whole thing. Right now I'm just answering emails, and then I have a private dance lesson later on, which I'm really not sure how I'm going to manage, because yesterday you might have seen on my vlog channel that I injured my ankle, my left ankle, about a week or 2 ago, and I went over it slightly again yesterday, and then I was being careful during class, and I was marking, and then I completely went like that on it. So it actually feels okay this morning, but I was really nervous last night because I felt like a snapping sensation, and snapping sensations don't usually mean good things. So I'm pretty sure it was just a bone that needs to be popped back in place, and I have popped it, and I think it's better now. But it was a bit worrying at the time, as I'm sure you can imagine, because I've got an audition in a couple of weeks actually now. So yeah, fingers crossed I don't kill myself before then. It's 2 o'clock now, and I'm just got ready to go to my private lesson. It is Sunday now, so it's the 3rd of May actually. Yeah, I'm just learning a new dance at the moment, so I've just got a half an hour lesson today. Kind of a bit cramping, and I took my Ruby cup out because it was starting to leak everywhere. I think it was just getting squashed, and it's my heaviest day, so I put my lady cup back in, because I don't seem to be leaking with that cup at all, actually, not even a tiny speck. So it'll be interesting to see if that works this time. My cervix might have dropped a bit lower. I did try and check, I think it is in the cup, but just in case, I've also put a light flow pad on as backup, because it's only a half-hour lesson, so if I do leak, it shouldn't be too badly. So I've just got back from dancing, and I know that I have leaked horribly, and thank God I put that light pad on, because I went to the toilet there and there's blood over the whole thing. I don't know whether, I think it must be my cervix has dropped down incredibly low and is sitting right in the cup. I can feel myself leaking right now actually. It's sitting in the cup, or whether I'm just so heavy today. So I'm going to take the cup out, and I'm just going to not bother the cup. I'm going to put on this little gum nut 11-inch pad for the moment, just because I haven't used it in a while and I actually quite like it. I think it was a combination of a slightly lower cervix and also a cup that has a lower capacity, plus the fact that it's my heavy day, which I really should have thought about that beforehand. So I've changed my mind. I put the cup back in just to kind of see again how quickly it fills up, because it's 10 to 4 now, so it will give me an idea of how heavy I am today. Usually, I haven't worn this cup on my heavy day before, I don't think, so usually I would fill a cup with about 20 ml capacity in around 5 or 6 hours on my heavy day, but this one's only got 11 mils, so up to the hole. It's got slightly lower hole, so I don't know, I'll have to see. Also, obviously, they get squeezed a bit when they're inside you. But I just got back from dancing. I've got my doll on the bed, because my dance is a character, and in it I'm a Victorian who's had a baby out of wedlock, so obviously I have to give it up, and it's a very morbid character. But it's kind of nice to have my reborns out again, because I don't use them anymore. They usually just live in the cupboard, but I just thought I'd grab her out. But have any of you got any really good Victorian names? Because she needs a Victorian name. At the moment her name is Lyra, but she can't be called that, and she needs a name for the synopsis of the story. And I can't decide. I could name her after the princess, of what Kate's going to name her, but I don't want to do that. I want a name that's Victorian, but that you don't hear too often, if there is such a thing. But anyway, give me some ideas. So it's now like 8:30, I think, and I haven't really done much today apart from going dancing. Mainly just because I haven't really felt that good. Hang on, let me see if I get some better light here. Mainly because I haven't really felt that good. I've been really low on energy. I think I might be slightly anemic today just because my period has been quite heavy. I don't know if it was just the fact that the menstrual cup that I was using had quite low capacity, but I've had to empty it every 2 hours. So that's unusually heavy for me. I'm not usually that heavy. Pain-wise, it's been okay-ish. I mean, I've been taking Nurofen and stuff, but I mean, apart from that, it hasn't been too bad. If I hadn't taken it, it would have been bad, but yeah, I've just been reading and watching random things on YouTube and stuff. Just, one of those days, just want to relax and chill out. But hopefully it won't be as heavy tomorrow. Today is my heavy day, so, I think it is no heavier than normal. I think it's just the cup capacity that's making me think it's heavier, because I used a lower capacity cup. But, yeah, I've put a pad on now, so I guess I'm going to end the vlog here, guys, because, to be honest, there's not really much else that's going to happen. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, but I guess I will see you soon. Bye!